Obviously not the kind of performance we wanted to see in our opener. Give Kent State a lot of credit. Really, really good basketball team, veteran team, very physically tough. We knew that was going to be a challenge for us coming into the game. I thought we handled it really well on the defensive end. Was really pleased with our defensive focus and effort and energy. Really the whole first half and into the second half until we were just so bad offensively. It's really hard to maintain that when you're as bad as we were offensively tonight. And so, that's probably the most disappointing part. In addition to just the loss in general, was that just really poor performance offensively from our team. And so, we've got to find a better way to get these guys ready to play aggressive. With the pace that we need to play with to be good. Obviously, what we did for this one didn't get the job done, and you need your best players to play well on the offensive end, and we didn't get that accomplished tonight. And so we've got to do a much better job of that on the offensive end and play with a greater pace and urgency. With the way that we move the basketball and attack. And so that part of it is disappointing because I thought that this team would be in a better situation to do that. But clearly we've got a lot of work to do and have to keep getting better. And, it's not going to get any easier with our non-conference schedule. And so we're going to find out a lot about ourselves here in the next few weeks.
Was Sam being able to play in the second half, was that a good sign about his health? Because I know a lot of people were concerned about his leg during the first half.
Yeah, I think so. We'll see how he feels tomorrow. I mean, the fact that he could come back, tells you that, it wasn't so bad that he needed to be out. But we'll see how he feels tomorrow and what that means moving forward.
Xavier Rhodes got his first start out there in the Norse uniform tonight, and Manuel Zorgval had some decent minutes. What'd you like out of them out there tonight?
When they did it, I thought that Xavier, again, gives us kind of an element of speed and athleticism we haven't had at that spot, and had some plays, especially in the first half, where he really pushed and was aggressive. I thought he was not near aggressive enough in the second half, but I think he shows us that he can do that, and defensively he can create some steal opportunities and do some positive things, and then Manuel's just going to be a work in progress. We saw exactly what he is tonight, right? He had a couple great offensive rebounds and had some good athletic plays around the rim. And then, basketball-wise, in terms of some coverages defensively, didn't grab the rebound at the end of the first half and then fouled with 0.4 on the clock. So there's some basketball stuff like that he, he's going to learn and grow from and get better in. But, good to see him impact the game with his length and athleticism. So.
Talked about the length you guys went to get a Power 5 game with, say, something like Washington State. Was that Kent State team tonight a Power 5 team?
Yeah, no, this is a Kent State team because of a couple things. One, they're old and very physical. Two, they've got a great individual player, which is a big key to playing up a level, so to speak, or having a chance to win and compete in those games and carry. He's terrific, can get his own shot and really play. And I think they've got some depth as well. Rob Cinderoff's one of my better friends in the business, but I'm just telling you, nobody's done a better job, especially at our level, in the last 10 years than he has. Just all they do is win 20 games and be in the hunt for championships every single year. And that's a team right there that's picked number one in preseason, for a reason. They're really good, and they are built to be able to compete against most teams in college basketball.
Is that a game where the way you need to score matches up badly against the way they play defense with the guys they've got?
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of it. I think more of it is we just did a really poor job tonight of doing the things we need to do well to play good offensively. And again, the biggest part of that, in a word, is the aggressiveness that we played with. I thought we passed up shot after shot after shot. We ran a play late in the half to go 2 for 1 for Quez, and he didn't shoot the basketball. So just a real lack of aggressiveness from our team. I do think we played pretty physical when we did drive the ball, got to the foul line, especially in the first half, which was a positive to see, but just not enough of it in general.
Is that a case of them just kind of wearing you down? With the depth and the athletes that they had on the floor?
I think that's a little bit of it. I also think that, you know, when you have that big of a drought, it just, you know, it wears on you. You know, it's hard to overcome bad offense. You know, it really is over long stretches. You know, and again, I thought we really competed defensively. I'll need to see the film in the first half and to start the second half, but that's hard to maintain when you're playing as poorly as we did offensively. And some of it is, you know, we just didn't finish some plays that we need to finish, and we didn't make some shots that, you know, on a lot of nights hopefully we'll make it, or we believe that we can make it a high percentage. But you know, it really snowballed there during that stretch where we went, gosh, I don't even know the number right now. I think it was 6 minutes or more without a basket.
Yeah, it really felt like you had a decent offensive rebounding. It's just the finishing, like you said, was the big issue with the game. Was there any good takeaways from that?
Well, I think the offensive rebounding, you know, that's something we've ranked nationally. I think in the top 10 the last 2 years. That's something that we're committed to and going to be good at. You know, a lot of it was skewed tonight because Chris Brandon was just unbelievable on the glass and did a phenomenal job. But, you know, that's, you know, in a nutshell, we didn't get enough easy baskets, right? Whether that's transition or putbacks. You know, in the first half, you know, had we made some free throws, maybe it's a different game as well heading into halftime. And so, you know, offensive rebounding is one way we can get some easy ones. But we got the rebounds tonight, but they didn't turn into putbacks, fouls, or kick out threes as much as we need them to be our best.
In terms of Chris there, I mean, 17 boards, huge night there. What was his play out there today? I mean, you just touched on what a standout he was out there. Could you just go in a little more detail on what he was doing?
Yeah, I mean, I loved his aggressiveness offensively. You know, I think Chris is a guy that's, you know, if he's effective force offensively in the half court, it makes us a better basketball team. You know, I loved how aggressive he was. He didn't finish great tonight, but I think that he will. But his impact on the game, for people that really know basketball, if you talk to coaches that play against us, Chris Brandon is an elite player because of his ability to impact the game on both ends with his athleticism. And it shows up in a major way on the glass. And he was just terrific tonight, again, against a team that's, you know, about as physical as you're going to see, you know, in college basketball.
What do Trevon and Marcus have to take out of this game to go for, you know, after, you know, you said your good players have to play?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I think, you know, the biggest thing is learning to play through things and play when teams are physical. You know, it's you know, it wasn't a news flash to us tonight in our preparation that they were going to try to be physical with Marquez. When he caught the ball, trying to keep him from catching it, bodying him off cuts, being physical when he drove. You know, and he's got to play through that and understand that. And, you know, I just, you know, clearly didn't do a good job of it tonight. And so, you know, we've got to help him do that better. That's on us as coaches to help him play better. And so maybe we've got to put him in some different spots or find a way to help him be more aggressive with that. But that's not going away. In fact, it's only going to increase. And you know, some of it is he's got to adjust to it and be ready to play through that physicality. All right, thanks, guys.